back. I must confess, it's not really dry yet. I couldn't wait any longer. So I went to feel, and that is what I did. And then I started to tip all over the place. So yes, I did tip. And then I decided, I think I need to come back and show you what I'm doing. Otherwise, it's not gonna turn out. I want to do what I told you I'm gonna do. So I'm back. So what now? You know, the one thing that I've learned that's awesome is now I can take a paintbrush. Okay? Just a nice one. Wet it. And then with a really wet brush and just a little bit of paint, I can go over. And this gives it the most, and just another dimension. Also over the windmill, especially the blue. I've got another color blue here, so I'm just washing it over here. Also where the little trees are on the horizon, because there's always, look, oh, beautiful. There's always little, it's not thick, so I do that. You can see just bringing the wet blue into my painting, it just gives it a wonderful new dimension. So now look what I'm doing. I'm also just applying it here. Okay, there, it's not dry yet. Yep, I told you. But just bringing this in, and always blue. Oh, especially when your sky is blue, just give it another dimension. So I'm just tipping here and there. Also in my... Oh, I love this. Now another thing with my art workshops, my way of painting, it's layer upon layer. I told you many times before, you continue until you are satisfied. I do not know when that's going to be, not even with myself. So now once again, I think I messed it up here. So now I am just taking more white, again another layer onto my sky. So just giving it another dimension. Just covering up, and then also the black that was now there behind the windmill that I messed up is now giving it another layer in the sky. It's just absolutely beautiful. So remember, you never make a mistake. Also in life, you think, oh, I should never have done it. You were allowed to do it because you had to learn something from it. It's like a child. It falls down and it keeps falling down until it can walk. Nobody is angry with a child for falling. No condemnation. We all struggle with things. We all do things supposedly wrong. But when you look back in your life, I am who I am today because of all the things I did and learned and everything. So now I just want a little bit more blue over this near white again. So I'm applying more of the same blue that I used when I started this part. So stop the condemnation, you know. Oh, I should never have done that, and because of that, this and that. Everything in your life happened for a specific reason. so that you could grow into the person that you are today. It's just wonderful. So we need to stop looking at others and judge them and condemn them. We can only do what we can do at any given time due to our pasts and what happened. So I will now sit here fiddling and fiddling until I like my painting. I don't know how long this is going to take. But this is now painting. So now I just once again want to make a little bit work on my little flowers. So now I'm just placing. Now this thing comes into play. Paper, anything that you want to put your paint on. So I put it there and now I come back again. And now to get my flowers, give them another layer. I come and I apply more. Look there, look, it's just beautiful. And now there's still a lot of white. But now come onto my palette knife because it's not dry yet and I love it. So now we apply the next layer. You think your life is ugly and terrible and nothing is working out. Everything is working out perfectly. You just don't know the end result, the end picture. Mostly it's not at all like we think or want to. But that is life. That makes it exciting, and that is what this doing art is all about. Showing you that things never turn out as planned. But at the end, it does work out, just not as you planned. So I'm just adding now a little on top, a little bit more orange flowers because the painting was very orangey. That's my favorite color. So, red and orange. Now look how beautiful. The tip made that there's a little pieces standing up now. And now when I just do like this with my palette knife, it just stands up. So this is it. I absolutely love it. I'm still not finished with my windmill. I just need to work a little bit on that. And I saw something. Yes, I'm just taking another green and just applying this to my darker bushes. Can you see everything is coming together, and the same in your life. You apply something here and do something there, and whoops, once you see, now it's coming together. Wait for it. Just continue. Just do every day what you can do, what you're allowed to do, and those things that you cannot do, don't put yourself in condemnation. If you should have done it, you would have. That's the thing. We think we're in control. We're not in control. Spirit is in us, with our real life is the spirit in us, and that spirit makes us, leads us to do what he wants us to do. That whole condemnation thing, that I should have done that, I didn't do it. You didn't do it because you couldn't have done it. Otherwise you had done it. The Spirit would have given you everything you needed if he wanted you to do it. So there's no condemnation, no judgment. We need to stop judging. We need to stop putting ourselves and other people in condemnation just because their lives and our lives is not turning out as we planned and wanted it to turn out. It's turning out exactly as the Spirit, our life in us, wants it to turn out. We just need to start surrender our will and ideas and stuff. I love it, I love it, I love this, I love this. And now once again I came here with my wrong paint brushes is still, oops, not here. So now I need to start trying to fix this with my palette knife again. Let me just get a little bit more black. But you see, I'm not coloring this in as black. It's not black. The sun is shining upon the windmill and it gives it this shiny parts. So that is it. It's not black. So I'm not making it black. I'm just, you'll see what I'm going to do now. Now these little things of ours, now behind again because I worked on the flowers. So now to put them forward in the picture where you can actually see them again, you just go over it again. So once again, layer upon layer. There you've got them. So this is our Namakwaland scene with the windmill. I've got so many photos of myself in Namakwaland in the flowers. I must actually go and find it. I think we went there about 4 or 5 years ago on a trip. Now 4x4. Oh boy, now look how this black is just live. And once again, because of the tip, there's little pieces standing up. And when I now apply the black, it's just onto those little pieces, look there, and not all over the place. Great, so this is it. The last things that I will actually do, ordinary. Now I will just come, the sun is shining onto this. So I will just put a little bit of white on. Once again on the palette knife. If you don't have a palette knife, you use a paintbrush. Think like a child. Layer upon layer. And you continue until you are satisfied. Now I put a little bit of white on again. Because the sun is really shining onto this windmill. And then these little legs. Remember I went with blue over, so I went over it again. And now to get this a little bit more forward, I just need to paint over it again. Now a little white piece here. Little white there. This is it. Hope you enjoyed it. I really hope you're going to try. You're going to find something that will take you, still your mind, and just brings you to that place where you just know all is well. Nothing is out of order. My life is perfectly unfolding. My children's lives are perfectly unfolding. My spiritual father, my life, the one that we are all one spirit with, he's living his life through me and everything is just unfolding perfectly. So I'm going to stop this nonsense of worrying. Everything will work out as he plans. And I will be absolutely at peace with that when I started to realize I can only be happy when I am absolutely walking with the Spirit in me. Thanks for joining me. I love you. I love having you. I love hearing from you. And I would love to see if you started painting. So please, I'll send you photos of this when it's finished. It's very, very nearly done. It was turned out great. I mean, a couple of hours ago, I had a white canvas. And voila, it's magic. I've got a beautiful flower field full of flowers with a windmill. Love you. Bye.